Hi everyone, my name is Laura Sakonis, and I just am going to give you an explanation of our master schedule here at our middle school. So the purpose of this presentation is to show you how our schedule is set up and to kind of give you an overview of some of the decisions that we've made. I want to provide an understanding and explanation of parts of our schedule and also maybe share some strategies that we've come up with to really maximize our time in the day and our time face-to-face with students and a lot of the whys for the decisions that we've made. To give you some background or to basically just help you understand, our school has about 750 students with 50 certified staff members. We have 4 grade levels. We serve students 5 through 8. Our physical day with students goes from 8:05 in the morning to 3:05 p.m. Teachers report at 7:15 and then are free to leave at 3:15. I'll talk more about that before school time in a little bit. We also have 16 periods to our day, which sounds like a lot. We've divided our day up in that way to combine some of those periods to make larger class periods. So we have some periods that are made up of 2 skinnies, we call them. Each of those 16 periods is 25 minutes and is really commonly known as a skinny. So many classes are 2 skinnies, so 50 minutes, and some classes are 3 skinnies or 75 minutes. And then some classes that aren't classes, like a homeroom resource kind of a time, that's a 1 skinny, 25 minutes. This was the result of a middle-level program review that was done 6 years ago in our district with a lot of input from our stakeholders. A lot of different decisions were made to our schedule then. One of the main differences, or one of the big changes, is that we provided more time for math and literacy, so you will see that. More student encore choice, and then the availability of intervention, specifically for math and literacy, eventually for behavior. So here's a look at our master schedule. It's pretty overwhelming, I think, at first, but everything is really purposefully color-coded and planned out here. You'll notice right away at the top we have team-taught special ed classes, and so you'll see that that purple color carries through for all of our grade levels and is also, there's a planning period for those co-taught classes for grades 5, 6, 7, and 8. As I scroll down, there's different planning periods that are colored green. This would be like a standard prep time for teachers. And you can also see here on the left-hand side that in our 5th grade and 6th grade levels, they have teams of teachers. They work in houses or teams. As we get to the upper grades, 7 and 8, that's much harder to do. The kids see all of the teachers for the most part. Usually there's double math or double literacy teachers, but we don't have houses of 2 or 3 teachers. One of the things that's also unique to our school is we have a project-based learning kind of school within a school that we call Project I, but you'll see here that they have kind of a different schedule. Intervention has its own set of scheduling, so does special education, and then down towards the bottom we have all of our aides are also part of our master schedule, as well as our encore classes. If you take a look at our encore classes too, we definitely have to account for some moving parts. We have teachers that teach at other buildings. We also have students that come to our building later on in the morning because they've attended class at the high school, and so within our schedule there's room for planning for where those students will go. If we just kind of zoom in on one grade level, you can see a couple things here. You can see the 75-minute math and the 75-minute literacy. This again came out of that program review that we did a few years ago, which emphasized that we wanted longer math and literacy times, but short or the same science and social studies time. I just want to say that this does create an issue when we do schedule because we can't move the pieces as easily. We've got 75-minute puzzle pieces and 50-minute puzzle pieces, and they don't always play nicely together, so that creates an issue. Our literacy teachers this year have an extra planning period because they are implementing a new curriculum, and so in order to do that with fidelity, we have allotted another planning period for them to make sure that together they can assess work and make sure that all teachers are on the same page. I think overall our schedule is very easy to understand, even though it's really complex, and all of the moving parts come together here, and it makes it easy to plan for everything that we need to plan for throughout the school year.